Our next stop on the Williamsburg tour is Brass Cannon Brewing, located on Moortown Road. We had the opportunity to sit with one of the co-owners to learn what makes this brewery so unique.
I'm Phil Norfolk, and this is Brass Cannon Brewing at our new location on Moortown Road. We were formerly in Toano for 4 years, but have been open here for about 4 months now, and it's been fantastic. We have a much more open and inviting space here. It's easier to find, and we're really excited to have this spot. We've got food trucks coming out every week, as well as live music on a weekly basis now. I've really enjoyed building out the space, personalizing it more and more over time, and people have really been enjoying a nice friendly atmosphere that results from such. It's been really good just being able to chat with everybody that comes in and really experience them experiencing the beer. We chose the name Brass Cannon because we felt it really reflected the history of the area. You can't go pretty much anywhere in Virginia without stumbling across a battlefield, and we really liked the symbol of the cannon. And the great thing there is when we expand, everyone has history that involves cannons, it turns out. For someone who hasn't really experienced microbrews before, the great thing is the range of styles available. So we have a hoppy IPA, we have our Angry Scott that's very malty and sweet. We're trying to hit the range so that whatever you might like, we'll have something that'll fit it. We haven't been here very long, but we're already seeing folks from our old location finding us anew, and a lot of new folks finding us and continuing to come back again.
Hey, Barrett.
Hey, Bianca, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Come on in.
Have a beer.
All right.
So have you heard about this place before?
I am actually not.
Well, get ready. I've heard great things, and it apparently is the only place in Williamsburg, and only brewery, where the brewmasters are also the owners.
Oh, wow, the owners. So you expect some good quality.
Well, exactly. All right, what are we drinking?
You know, I don't know for sure. Maybe you could possibly help me out a little bit
I
and
can
see if
help.
there's something that we would appreciate on tap.
I can help. All right, I'll go talk to that guy. I'll be right back.
Thank you very much.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm well, thanks. So it's my friends and my first time here, and we're actually not sure what to have. He is a big stout fan, so I was kind of looking at the first shot for him. Can you tell me about that one?
The first shot's nice. It's got a good body to it. It's nice and roasty. It's a variation of our smoothbore stout. The first shot is actually the first beer we brewed here on our new system.
Oh, that's cool. You say we. Are you like...
I'm one of the owners. There's four of us
alright.
running the whole thing for the most part.
Cool. Well, I'm Bianca.
Phil.
Nice to meet you, Phil.
Good to meet you.
Well, then you're the person I should really be talking to. What else do you recommend? So if we went for the first shot for him, what do you recommend for me?
I'd recommend our Angry Scott. It's our most popular style. It's very malty and a little bit sweet, so it's a lot of fun.
Cool. I'm sold. I'll have
All
two of
right.
those. Well,
Grab those
Angry
for you.
Scott and first shot. Thanks.
Here you are. The Scott and the stout.
Cool. Thanks so much, Phil.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Good meeting you.
So I just met with Phil. He's one of the owners.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he poured for you the first shot American Stout. It was the first beer that they've ever made here.
Oh, wow.
And then I got the Angry Scott.
Good Lord.
Cheers. Let's try it.
Thank you. Oh, that's really good.
I like mine. Kind of smoky, a little bit.
Oh, mine's got a lot of flavor. It's very full of flavor. There's a lot of beer in there. I feel like it's an entire meal in a beer.
Well, I know you like stouts, so that's
I do.
I
I drink, there's, Guinness or whatever. It's fantastic. It's just, keeps you going.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't need a meal. Just
No,
have
you
your
don't.
stout.
You really don't. I mean, that's the true purpose of this, isn't it?
Well, so Phil had a lot to say, but he also said that we could actually go back there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, if you don't mind, after we're done, I can pop in back there and maybe go.
Oh, you want to
see
take the
what's
reins?
Yeah. Do you mind? If that's okay, I'd like to go back there and check out what's going on.
Good luck.
See where maybe my stout here came from.
Let's
if that's
cheers.
okay. Sure.
Cheers to that.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I'll leave you with these guys. They can tell you more.
Cool, thanks so much. Hey guys, I'm Barrett.
Matt, Barrett, how are
Matt, nice to meet you.
Tony.
Tony, nice to meet you. So guys, I apparently caught you at a very good time.
you? You did. Would you like to join us?
I would
Tony,
indeed.
show them how to do
Absolutely. Just put your glass right there.
Okay.
And we're pouring. There you go.
Oh my.
Yep. Well, it's under quite a bit of pressure.
That is really good. So what am I trying here? Is this what I had outside before, the stout?
That's the smooth bore stout. So that's kind of an all-season stout, not super heavy. We make it with Irish steel cut oats. So it goes down a little bit smoother for a lighter stout. Still got some good body to it, but not like a real hits your stomach hard. Kind of like winter weight, we'll say, kind of stout.
Yeah, no, this is fantastic. So how did y'all get started here? What got you here?
Originally, we were three basically home brewers that we got together and started brewing together, mostly to have someone to drink all the beer we were making. We found the hard way, actually, that we were better at it as a group than we were individually, and we started doing really well with it, getting some really positive feedback from people we shared with, and decided to make a go of it. So our first brewery, which we had for about 4 years up in Toano, was driven on this. This is
What is this?
We use this as our mash tun. That's where the grains steep. This started life in 1929 as a dough fryer, and has
How did you get that here?
and so I actually drove up to Allentown, Pennsylvania with my pickup truck and picked it up at scrap price. The whole brewery was basically like that. We built a brewery for about 1/10 of what it usually costs, entirely by repurposing other food grade equipment to something that could at least technically make good beer. A lot of it, there's no temperature control, there's no feedback, so a lot of that means I'm standing up on a ladder with a stainless steel stick, stirring it with one hand down in there with a thermometer, but
It's like old school manual labor.
really old school. But it worked out. We made good beer. We did well. It's a lot of extra work doing it that way, but we were pretty proud of it.
That's really cool. And so how long have you been now in this facility?
For almost 4 months.
4 months now. And then have things changed a lot for you?
Yeah, no, it's a lot different. Better in almost every way. So whereas this one I would often literally climb inside with the scrubby and clean it out by hand. With the new system, we basically can hook up the cleaning chemicals and push a button, and it'll start cleaning itself. There's still a lot of manual labor involved, but it's nowhere near the same level.
Oh, that is amazing. So maybe we can go take a look at what else we got down here?
Absolutely. Let's head down here, and I'll show you the brew rig, manifold, fermenters, all that
Cool.
good stuff.
All right, here we go. So cool, thank you so much. So Tony, what all we got here?
So this is the manifold. This is kind of where the whole brewery comes together. So everything starts with the liquor tank back there. That's kind of just, there's no liquor involved, hot water.
Okay.
Bring the hot water over through these pipes up to the mash tun. That's when it gets mixed with the grain. Steep it just like you're making tea. Get all the good sugar, protein, all that good stuff out of there.
Okay.
And then again, through this and goes over to the boil kettle. That's when the hops go in, is during the boil.
Gotcha. Okay, so cool. So we got this, it's all going through, it's all getting done. It comes over and it comes out and it goes out, it goes somewhere. And how does it get now to the people who want to actually enjoy what you guys have created here?
Well, there's a big chunk that goes right through the tap room, of course, where you were.
Okay.
But in the end, the future of the business is in distribution. We have to distribute outside.
Okay.
So what are we trying to do? We are trying to offer it in different formats. We have 22-ounce bottles, a couple of bottles that are licensed right now that we can already sell. And there's a local bottle shop that has them on the shelf and some other places. And then we also offer it in soda cans, what they're called sixtels, half kegs.
What's a sixtel? I've never heard
So
of a
it's a
sixtel
sixth
before.
of a keg or a sixth of a barrel.
Okay.
But nobody uses barrels anymore except for measuring. You'll never see one because no one can lift them. That thing you call a keg is a half keg.
Okay.
It's a half barrel. It's about
didn't know that.
160 pounds full. We got some gals in the tap room who can lift them and tap them. They're pretty amazing. But we want to offer it in that format so it gets in a bar tap. When you go into a bar, we want you to see our cannon, and we want you to want that beer. So we have a distributor signed up, Tri-Cities Beverage, and we're actively out running tastings, going to bars and restaurants, and trying to get people to really want this beer on tap. And we're getting some traction finally, and that's the ultimate game for us.
Cool, cool. Now, is it the bottling, does that all actually happen here, or is there a different...
Yeah, so they do all the bottling right here by hand.
Oh, wow.
But in the beginning of next year, we're going to move towards a more automated system and probably go to canning, so we can offer 6 packs of 12-ounce cans, so that people have better access to the beer.
Are microbrews for you guys, is it generally more on the bottle side? I mean, is there more interest in getting a bottle, or are you seeing that now?
Yeah, it's like the PC Mac debate. You never satisfy everybody. Some people who love bottles get bottles, but cans are really a better package for beer. It'll hold the beer better. But getting that message out and educating people, that's part of our responsibility right now too. Because canning, it's easier, it's cheaper, it stacks better, it's lower volume. It's just a better package.
More efficient, kind of.
And it's better tasting beer.
Really?
In the end, because it'll stay longer in a can. No light gets through a can. The thing with bottles, why you get brown bottles and green bottles, you're trying to keep the light away from the beer.
So when it comes to the creative design of the labels, the tap handles, all that good stuff, is that something you guys have an outside firm doing? You do that yourselves?
That's really humorous. We have no outside support. Everything is done by Brass Cannon guys. In fact, the cannons on the top of the handles, they're molded by Phil, the guy who runs it. He molds them one at a time in a mold that he made and then paints them. The colors on the tap handles are all originated from these guys. When they were really thinking about doing this and wanting to share their beer with the world, they wanted to do it right, and they came up with all of these ideas that they put into reality. And that's what you see.
That's really cool. Well, guys, thank you so much for taking me around today. Matt,
Good to
Tony,
see you.
really appreciate it. I guess we'll head out and try some of this beer.
Sounds good.
Well, that was fun.
Yes, it was. Thank you so much for bringing me here today.
Yeah.
The guys were so nice. I got to learn a little bit about stuff going on in the back.
You learned something,
I
right?
did. I did learn something.
That's
So it was really
awesome.
cool. We got to drink some great beer.
Yeah,
So
oh
that was a
yeah.
lot of fun. So I guess maybe off to the next one.
Let's do the next one.
All righty.